All right, we're back. I've recovered some of our files and recreated some of the maps that Map Tools, an old version, didn't save properly. I swear I did this work.
I believe you.
At least I had all of the maps and all the tokens in a folder on the other machine. I just zipped them up and recreated. All right, you teleport from... take off your teleport, Thogrim. You teleport to where Sunny pointed you in the map, and you appear on sort of ground. It was hard enough to receive your teleport, but your feet are crunching through like a caked lava field. And when you guys arrive, you guys are now taking 10 damage around from the heat.
Woo! All right. We are going to life bubble.
Yeah, there are also fumes.
Yeah, first things first.
And you could see the Imulga Mons eruption in the background. It's still spewing stuff into the atmosphere. Yeah. And I've got a picture of that as well.
With the addition of the life bubble, Quintessa will throw out the communal resist energy fire.
Thank you.
Experimentation is always, so interesting.
You get a dirty look from the lady.
The lava's still here, by the way.
No shit, Sonny.
Give me a second. I have a nice picture of what Imulga Mons looks like from the from space.
Sunny cast the life bubble as the eternal blessing, so that it'll last for 24 hours no matter what.
That's awesome.
Just
nice.
In case.
Just cause.
Didn't like me doing that.
I took the occupational health and safety thing about poisonous fumes in the past, and they're all bad.
Nothing good comes from that.
Nothing good happens from the hole. The hole of death.
Can Thogrim pull out Howie so that he benefits from these spells as well? Holy shit, Bob.
I don't see why not. That is awesome. Is that like a volcano on Titan? What is that?
Oh, I'm still loading on my end. Damn it.
Okay.
It's like cached. Let's go back to the lava flow, and you guys can start adding. So no, life bubbles don't float on lava. They just have clean air around them. So you guys each took 10 damage if you didn't protect yourselves from fire before arriving.
Okay.
Now you're all casting a spell or doing a thing.
Yeah. I believe Thogrim has Howie out, because Thogrim always has Howie out, like in his hand.
Get the spells. Get the spells.
So you on the first round of arriving are summoning Howie?
No, he's holding Howie. So
I see. He's holding him. Okay.
So life bubble goes up from Sunny.
Okay. Agony has his variable energy resistance ring, so he actually doesn't take any of the damage. He shifted it to fire before moving here.
Nice.
He's immune to acid right now because of his form.
Yes. Just confirming.
Quintessa cast communal resist energy fire.
Okay.
Thogrim has resist fire 20.
That's still cached for some reason.
From his ring.
Did Sunny take damage?
Sunny took damage.
Okay, and I'm assuming Mistra did too?
Mistra did too. So Mistra...
She gets taken out of statue
I
form.
know.
Teleported, she's hopping around.
I understand that when you say it that way, it sounds obvious you need to protect yourself from heat when teleporting into a lava flow, but it's been a long time since the volcano erupted. It might have been cool by now. Don't talk to me that way. I am an old man and a young egg at the same time. I understand. Now, where's the godling hiding?
This is a racked and ruined landscape. You could see Imulga Mons, the mountain, is shrinking. Like, it's not as high as it should be because the top of it is kind of spewing out into space, and then even some of the chains of mountains and the foothills around Imulga Mons are erupting, and you guys are just in some, like, next to some lava river.
Okay.
All right, so life bubble communal and some damage.
The next round, Quintessa's going to channel.
Here's Imulga Mons from space. I finally got it loaded.
Thogrim has mind blank.
This is actually a
Yeah.
This is a depiction of Olympus Mons, I believe, on Mars.
Olympus Mons on Mars. Yeah. So I said Titan, but I meant Mars, and I know this. I studied this. I did the thing. I'm like, I made my knowledge check.
Sonny, no one's out here. Like, this field you need to get out of. You guys cast a couple spells the first round. It sounds like you protected yourselves from the fumes as well as the heat. You have a bit of concern that the safe spot you arrived in might not be very
Permanently safe.
Yeah, exactly.
Not safe for long, no.
All right.
Let's go over there. Agony did lift up with his wings.
Sonny, now being within the range of Imulga Mons, would like to go to where he saw those tracks
Okay.
that he spied on using the Farseer of Rest.
Yep.
He saw some weird tracks one day, and wants to go there.
Okay. Yeah, you know it's within the vicinity. It's definitely within.
It's within my teleport. So
within a regular teleport range.
Yep.
Okay,
So
give me a percentile. You viewed this multiple times, so this isn't viewed once.
Oh yeah.
39? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you end up in a different spot. Let me find a different appropriate map. We'll go to...
And we follow the tracks to the godling. As it's little creep. Boiling and bubbling godling.
so he's singing to himself. We're on lava flow. I'll move the tokens. You want to stop editing them?
Oh, okay.
I know, Mistra. I know it didn't rhyme. It wasn't supposed to rhyme. It's fine.
Quintessa's going to channel some healing for 3 that got injured on arrival.
Yeah.
For 13, so everyone's...
Hey, the perfect amount of healing.
Okay. All right, you're a little bit spread out. Just gather your tokens back up. You arrive in a spot where ash and maybe some lazar flows, the mud flows, have passed through here. You do see crisscrossing tracks of this weird mechanical crab thing are still visible in the dirt.
They're here.
What's here?
Not too far away, you do see that there is a kind of crack in the land, like a chasm that is got lava flowing through it. And you see that there might be some, like a building that has suffered.
The mighty crab of the plains is here. The crab. He's pointing at a divot in the ground, and if you don't have survival, it might look ridiculous.
Sonny, are you just making things up?
It's scuttled along here. It must have been very heavy. See the
Okay.
marks?
There's a creature not too far from where you are.
Is it
That
a
just
giant crab?
No, it's a small, maybe a kobold. You can't tell because he's got a really might be a kobold. It's got a tail. He's got this really big hood on and some goggles and maybe some sort of breather.
Maybe you can ask our little friend there if he's seen your little godling.
Yes. Quintessa, sometimes Barnabus informs me that I make rash decisions.
Can you recenter us, Marty? Please?
At this point in time, I wish to call out to the kobolds to let them know that I am here.
Thank you.
Would that be a rash decision at this point in time?
No, we don't want to startle them, and we're not here to fight.
No, not a rash decision, or no, don't do it.
No, not a rash decision. Call up to the kobolds.
All right. Sunny's going to Mage's decree to the kobolds that the druid of Volcanica is here. It is investigating the eruption of Imulga Mons.
Okay, I thought you were just going to use
Okay, what is
use
the
your
what is
words.
the radius of this?
your
of this
voice.
pronouncement?
Not what I thought you meant when you said call out.
It would be 16 miles.
Okay,
He's only targeting kobolds.
Druid of Volcanica here to investigate. Okay, you notice the kobold drop something that he was carrying and is running away.
Ah, your reputation precedes you.
Sunny looks very happy with himself. I'm pretty certain that's exactly what she meant. He's not having a back talk with Mr.
They don't get to communicate back. You just did
No,
a one-way
it's a
broadcast.
one-way. How you doing, Buzz?
Why don't I stop our friend there and perhaps we can ask some questions?
We should go see what he's left for us. We're gonna scoot over to where the kobold dropped the thingy.
Okay, it looked like it might have been gathering scrap of, like it had a rusted plowshare and some garbage. Like,
Our little friend must be telling the others. Well, let's follow its tracks. Let's follow the kobold along its journey.
yeah, you are able to. The kobold, while moving quickly, you do find that the kobold has moved into what looks like a stone hut.
All right.
The stone hut is on somewhat stilts. And you caught the kobold kind of scrambling up into the stone hut. There were leatherish curtains that might provide a seal or protection against some of the ash. There's a little bit of a cook fire coming out of the coming out of the stone hut.
Hello, my little friend. It is Sunny, the druid of Volcanica.
Okay, I don't have tokens for the
Random family.
Just
of
for the
kobolds.
random family of kobolds that are clinging to a shelter at the edge of the Imulga Mons destruction. These survivors, however, have shown a great amount of resilience. It looks like they've been able to scrounge, and they've made some, how shall we say, advancements that might allow them to survive, or perhaps they already had these. The
Might
stone
have been like going into the volcano or something. You know what
stone huts kind of raised away from the heat or away from any sort of mud flow. It does look like hanging outside, the kobolds have what look like snowshoes, but for lava.
I mean? Cool. Giant thick skis.
They have these weird breathers on their mouths, like little masks, and one of them brandishes angrily as you approach the hut a spear with an obsidian blade at the end of it, like volcanic glass. Sunny knows that volcanic glass is one of the sharpest edges that could be created in nature, but it's also very brittle. And while looking at obsidian glass, Marty found out that they still make surgical implements out of obsidian glass because of how razor it is.
It's if you've
The
looked
more
up,
you know.
The more you know. Yeah.
there's obsidian weaponry from sort of like the Stone Ages. Some of that stuff was brutal. I hit you with the thing, it cuts you up and leaves little bits of rock inside your wounds.
Yep. Have fun with that.
Have fun with that.
This kobold's barking at you. Do you speak Draconic?
I certainly do.
Okay.
I'm speaking to it in Draconic. Hello.
Leave us alone.
I am Sunny, Druid of Volcanica, and we are here to do trade.
Okay. Give me a diplomacy check. Couple of the kobolds in the back actually know who you are because you just announced you're coming.
Druid of Volcanica.
31.
What good is it? Investigation. It already happened.
Sunny is a druid as well as a mystic thurge. So he's a druid, wizard, cleric.
Okay. The spear is no longer being pointed at you. One of the smaller kobolds comes out with a little bowl, and it's got some brackish water in it.
Oh.
They're offering it to you.
Okay. Sunny will drink it. He's immune to poison, so.
Okay, well, yeah, you probably want to filter this water a little bit more, but it's ash-filled water. Maybe kobold constitutions can handle a little bit of ash in their diet, like cats.
Okay. Do they have any other vessels that are empty in the space that I could see, or?
There is a big bin that looks like it's filled with like scraps of metal and maybe old farming implements.
We can, if you have a vessel for water, I can fill it for you. A large one is better.
Okay, they're not certain.
Are you a druid? Magic.
One of them gets it and they tip over this bin and
Okay.
they're happily pointing at it. They're trying to make you
32 gallons of water.
Yeah.
Pshaw!
Just water splashes over the bin. A bunch of them remove their breathers and are licking up the water and laughing in it. And you've made this close knit group of 3 kobolds very happy.
Times have been very hard, haven't they?
What you want, druid? We give you obsidian for your bird meat.
I do not need obsidian, and bird meat is not for trade, but I do seek information on metal crab.
Metal crab. Yes. We've seen metal crab.
What do you know of metal crab?
Stay away from metal crab. Very, very angry gnome lives inside.
Most gnomes are angry.
He has big friend, made of fire.
Metal crab with gnome, and man made of fire.
Elementals followed crab. We think they guard.
Fire elementals? Or
Big fire things. Walking fire. Very, very strange things these days. We stay out here, even though they give us 3 square meals at the mine. No, don't want to work for a mine. They work you to death.
that isn't good.
Also, beware of devils.
Sonny reacts peculiarly. Ooh, pray tell the devil. Pray tell the devil.
Legion of Devil camp over there. Mine that way.
That sounds quite interesting.
Let it be known you are in Lavahorn territory.
Lavahorn territory. Devil camp. Mine. Who runs the mines?
They look a little bit nervous and they're glancing at Agony.
The dragons run the mines? Does the cult of the chromatic... Does the cult run the mines?
Oh, yes, we have converted. We have converted. No more Kurtlemak bad. You're not supposed to say his name. Very bad. Tiamat. Oh, great Tiamat. Great.
Now they're actually, like, have run up to Agony and they're kind of sucking up to him.
Oh, great Tiamat. You take these blessings.
They're offering him, like, a couple of, like, hand chisels made out of obsidian. He just looks down at the kobolds.
All right. So...
Crazy Gnomon Crab. He stays in tower. We used to be in that shelter, but he kicked us out.
All right, in the tower.
Over there, yes.
What was the tower before?
Oh, wizard lived there.
So the tower is not...
Wizard died in fire. Many slaves died in fire. Great fire. Yes, great fire.
They start talking about...
And then the mountain shook. We survived. Take shelter. Lucky. Oh, yes, Tiamat shine down upon us. Great scale of great dragon block. We far from here, but come here. Come back. Life is hard.
What do you eat?
There is things that grow.
Do you have an example of any?
Well, they seem a little protective of the concept of their food stores.
I will trade you.
Okay. They have a quick argument about what they can spare. They want food in return. And they come back with some roots that look like they were half cooked in the ground, maybe when Imulga Mons or whatever destruction has happened. Like, this area might have been just farmland.
Okay.
They do have some dry rations. They've got some mushrooms. It looks like they also scrape this awful smelling lichen and moss off of stones.
They haven't resorted to cannibalism. Good to know.
These three have not. No.
Okay.
Bugs?
So basically, Sunny wants samples of the bugs, of the fungus, of the roots, because he wants to know the shit that can survive in the volcano. Because some of this stuff might be good for all the other places civilization is there.
Well, Sunny realizes that all this stuff is native to Volcanica. This is not the fucking planet's named after volcanoes. So
yes, so it's all native to Volcanica, but it's like, are the dwarves eating this? Are the humans eating this?
Aside from the mushroom, you don't know. You probably not.
Okay, so he's going to take small samples of each. Like, we're talking.
They actually put this thick tarish substance kind of bubbling, and you realize that it's sort of like a really, really tarish version of coffee. Okay. And they give you a little thimble of it.
Okay.
Sorry, we do not have enough. We have one more. Yes, we have one more for the Great Dragon.
Okay.
Are you here to collect for Lavahorn?
Lavahorn, do tell.
Lavahorn, tribe of kobolds, but we are named after great magma dragon. We see Lavahorn flying around.
Sunny is going to cast a hero's feast.
Okay. The kobolds don't quite understand what they're gawking at.
This will be one very good meal. The food won't last, so don't worry about that. Just, to your heart's content.
This
as trade
for us.
Oh, we will partake as well. We'll take bonuses on fucking saving throws versus poison.
Okay. So you start eating. You no matter how many times you explain to them that it's not good, you see them wrapping it up and trying to like
they're
put
trying
it
to
away in
sneak it out of the
stores
buffet.
and
Yeah.
put it in their pockets when you're not looking. And
Just
they are eating. They're happily chomping down.
Yep.
One of them actually says,
Call the others. These will be good for us, good for trade.
within 10 minutes, you've got a dozen kobolds.
Okay,
They seem to come from a bunch of directions around the tower area.
perfect.
They seem to have known that the Drove of Volcanica was here. They seem to think it's really stupid to investigate. Like, that's dumb. But
Don't do that.
no, as in, like, why investigate? It already happened. It's already done.
Yep. Okay.
A couple of the kobolds interpret it as, well, yeah, I guess that's what everyone else is doing, too.
Yeah.
And they come to the conclusion, just amongst themselves, that, yeah, you guys are good scavengers, too. Plenty of things to scavenge.
Okay.
And Nubu USA wants what is this collection of scavenger kobolds called? What is their tribe? This is
Hey, noob.
They lived in the shadow of the volcano. They're the Ashscale tribe.
the Ashscale? Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
I will add them. The Ashscale Scavengers. I originally just called them survivors, but sure. They're Sunny is in his heart has raised the fact that the kobolds will survive this.
Yep. They're kicking ass and taking names.
It might not be the best living, it's subsistence living, but
They're not going to freeze where they are.
no.
There's a whole bunch of people who are probably going to freeze a winter. They're going to have a shit winter. Okay.
I'm going to roll perception checks for the group because you've gathered a bunch of kobolds and they've let their guard down because the Druid of Volcanica and a dragon is here. Grimstone, Chronicles, North.
Hey, Barnabus, what do you see?
Talk buzzes by Thogrim's head.
Master,
What is it, Talk?
something moved in those ruins over there.
Can't see invisibility.
Okay. Way the hell off, Thogrim. You do see that there was a man or a gnome that was looking at you from a window in the tower.
There seems to be someone up there.
Let me grab a
in the
token.
tower.
I believe he is the grumpy gnome of the crab.
Why don't we go and talk to him then?
Who of us would be the best at speaking to a grumpy gnome?
This is the person you saw briefly, looking down upon the.
Well, if he's got some kind of mechanical device that he's riding around in, I would be very interested in having a look at it.
I like your eyebrow. I like the cut of your eyebrows.
You notice what was going on. Talk says there might have also been something on fire moving around near him, and then he disappeared from the tower.
Should we entreat with him? You can send
I
you
believe so.
If he's been exploring the area, he might have some intelligence to share.
Is there? If only there was a way to get someone mushroom wine.
All right. Well, let's.
Okay, the feast has disappeared. The kobolds have eaten it because you told them to eat, but they've also wrapped it all up and put it in their pockets and their bags, and it's all gone. And they're all now helping themselves to the water, and it looks like the ones that you gave the water to are making out well in trade because of it.
Okay, that's fine. I ain't no hippie. They could. These new ones that showed up weren't the ones that traded information. So.
Okay, one of the kobolds comes and presents you with a breather.
Oh.
Big enough for your face. They apologize that they don't have enough. The rest of you, they seem a little less concerned about the dragon man and the guy whose hair is on fire.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable
Okay,
here.
You share with your lady.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sunny will graciously accept the kobold breather.
Yep.
And he will. Would you like to go first, or shall I?
This is your expedition, by all means.
Okay, so Sunny will put on the this thing's fucking awesome. Also, I'm gonna get one of the nerds to figure out how it works.
Sure. You're pretty sure you don't need it given the life bubble you have up, but
he's gonna put it on to be like accepting the gift and using it.
Yep. The kobolds see that you accept it, gives a little nod like you're doing it right, and then.
And then in the like, I'm pretty certain I'm immune to the toxins here anyway. Not the kobolds. Right. Thank you very much.
Agony does look down at the obsidian blades. He takes them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Let's see if we can go make more friends. Isn't it lovely when we don't have all the violent ones? We can just make friends with people.
The guy in the tower.
Quintessa looks back at Thogrim. So don't shoot everything.
The guy into the tower didn't seem to be any rush to come down here.
Maybe he doesn't like to share with kobolds.
There was also something on fire next to him.
Gnomes and kobolds historically don't get along very well.
It says to the dwarf on fire.
Especially now that you guys have heard reports that kobolds have been attacking gnomes, blaming them for the death of Colonel Mac.
Yeah. So we gnomes aren't natural to this place anyway, right? Gnomes are native.
Gnomes came here with dwarves and humans, and yeah.
I mean, so Sunny is kind of defaulting to not like the gnome, the kobold side, but he is sympathetic to their views. Well, we should go introduce ourselves. We should probably be somewhat, just in case with the whole fire thing, and they did call him Grumpy. I wonder if he's like Barnabus in the morning Grumpy, or like Slake in the morning Grumpy. And by the morning, I mean after we've teleported him around.
Well, that really does kind of depend on if he gets to fight or not.
Yes. I wonder if he got a chance to fight this time.
Probably not.
Okay, we'll move. I think we're going to just sort of make our way towards the tower. Sunny's casting an overland flight on himself.
Quintessa's already got one going.
We're going to also... Oh... You know what? Sunny is going to cast an overland flight on Mistra, not himself.
Ooh, and ride the bird.
And he's going to turn into a bat and ride the bird.
Yeah, Thogrim's going to ride on Howie. Go, Howie, go.
The kobolds are scattering when a giant cannon appears. They seem frightened of it.
Oh, shit.
Agony's just going to fly using his wings.
I picture Mistra using her wings to fly, even though she doesn't need them.
just seems so natural to do this.
Flapping her little vestigial wings. All right, so the strange group, including Mr. Little Bat, a cultist of the chromatic ascendancy. Agony's wearing the mask of the.
He's wearing
the
like
black
a cult
dragon
leader.
mask the black dragon mask of Tiamat, as well as the purple robes that he took from Resmir.
He looks like a cult leader.
That's
of
right.
Chromatic Ascendancy.
Yeah.
Not just a cultist. He looks like a goddamn. He looks 2 leaders wrapped in one.
Yep. And then a fiery dwarf riding a cannon. Quintessa, how are you flying? Do you spell? Or?
She has overland flight up just in
Okay.
case, but she's got her draconic wings out,
Okay.
and so she flies at 60.
Yeah, her golden draconic wings.
Yep, that'll be fun when we meet the dragon, I'm sure.
Point to where in the tower you're going. The tower ruins are like whatever this place was. It may have been a bridge across a river or a chasm.
So he's also going to cast Bee Speak so he can talk.
It is completely, barely livable. You do see tracks that have led up to this door that where the crab thing might actually be housed in there.
Should I greet the gnome? Or would that be unwise?
Go ahead and greet the gnome. It's fine.
We may as well announce ourselves and not make ourselves out to be
He knows
enemies.
we're here. Let's approach with,
Hail, gnome of the steel crab! The druid of Volcanica has arrived with some others. The steel rose something or others.
Is this another mage's decree?
No, this is he's the
yes.
gnome.
Okay.
The thing is, it's like if he doesn't respond, we might do it again with ascending. If he doesn't respond to that, we might just do gnomes.
All right. There's no response to your initial yelling.
Okay.
Every gnome, that's awesome.
Hello, gnome. Hello, Mr. Gnome.
You guys are
I'm
approaching.
gnome 10
you guys
miles
are
away, but
approaching
I'm not in a tower.
Low or high or describe?
I think we go towards this door.
Okay.
Because that would be polite.
You go towards the door and you look in. You were kind of half expecting to see the crab thing there. You don't, but you do see some. Hey, Nubu. Thanks for the cheer, man. Appreciate it. Sorry, there was a massive thing in my ear.
Oh God!
Appreciate the cheer. And the follow. Thanks for your support. Good to see you in the channel.
Yeah, welcome.
Glad you liked the 30-second kobolds.
Don't worry, we'll give them more water on the way back.
You see fresh tracks, and they're leaving. There's a bunch of tracks that are leaving. You look around a little bit, and you can actually see a group of people heading in the opposite direction that you guys traveled in, that are trying to move quickly away from you.
Well,
You mean you're no harm?
There's a crab thing that is
there we go.
marching away. It looks mechanical, followed by 3 fire elementals.
Okay. It's showing us where to go. We should follow it.
Indeed, yes.
There's the
let's-
crab
let's
thing, and
follow.
it's just it's like trying to get away.
I
And
think
the
we're-
fire elementals do not look like they're like following to attack. It just looks like they're following obediently
The
behind.
caravan. Alright, we're gonna just follow. Not aggressively, but not aggressive.
Should I put Howie away?
Well, I don't know. Did Sunny see him, or did only Thogrim see him?
Only Thogrim saw him like look out the window,
Okay, so
kind of
only-
like try to look at you guys, and then went back in.
So
Yeah.
only Thogrim could send at him.
Correct. Yeah. So
Okay.
you guys follow for a little bit. So you fly down to where like there's no magma or
Yeah.
or like solid ground, and it looks like he's just heading into the wastes.
Okay. How fast is he moving?
This apparatus construct thing.
Yeah.
Moves at 30.
Okay, so we're way faster than it.
Yeah, you could catch up to it if you want.
Yeah. Thogrim, what is it?
That looks some kind of.
I think we'll follow at a respectful distance of like 300 feet.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
some
just-
kind of vehicle, I would say.
Just
A
follow it.
construct that you ride inside. I've had this idea in my mind, but this is more encapsulating, much larger than I anticipated.
It travels for about half a mile.
Okay. We're using overland flight. I mean, we...
Yeah, you're following behind it. It then hits a patch of like looser soil mixed with ash, and then just starts to burrow down.
Huh.
Like it's all like that. The mine tailing kind of gravel.
I'm gonna start singing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And you just see what's it doing? Oh, it's digging. No, it's burrowing. And the fire elementals then just stand around where the thing disappeared, and they're just waiting.
Okay, Sunny will fly overhead and start talking to the fire elementals.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
What language are you speaking?
Ignan. Hello.
I think the rest of us should be a little close.
Yeah, you should go close.
How high up are you?
Oh, we'll be 100 feet up. Just in case they get,
Do not
ideas.
approach, or you will be burned.
Oh, hello. I am Sunny of Volcanica. What's your name?
Do not approach, or you will be burned.
Whose metal crab is that?
The master.
Ooh, does he have a name?
The master.
Is he taking messages or visitors?
Do not approach, or you will be burned.
Give me a sense motive.
Conversationalists. They are not. They're likely charmed or dominated. Let's. 43, and I do speak all the elemental languages.
Yeah, they are under some sort of compulsion.
Go figure. All right. Will you be waiting here until the master returns?
Do not approach, or you will be burned. Yes, you will be burned. We will burn you.
Oh. Sunny is going to start. We are going to start doing science. Firstly,
Look, Mark holding his head after that. Are you guys flying or landing? Like, are you close to
No,
these
flying.
things? Okay,
Quintessa's just getting to cone of cold range.
Yeah, I think Agony's gonna fly next to they're aware of you, and then Howie and Thogrim.
Sunny's going
Yeah,
to
we're high up.
detect charm on them.
Okay.
Figure out what type of charm it is.
What type of detection does that give off?
60-foot cone-shaped emanation.
Yep.
That will tell me the detect magic, except it only detects charms, compulsions, or possession effects. You immediately detect the strength and location of each aura on all creatures. You attempt to identify the properties of each aura via spellcraft. In addition to noticing the targets of these effects, you can recognize creatures using these in the area using these effects on others by attempting a sense motive. So you can also you can detect a charmer or a dominator.
There is a single enchantment compulsion on each of these fire elementals that radiates strong.
Okay, and then I can identify the properties of the aura. I can identify what the aura is.
Okay.
I believe my spellcraft's really high, so I think it's just. But it radiates strong, so it's like dominate monster, something like that. or charm monster.
Yeah, what's your spellcraft percentage? Or bonus?
Bonus. My bonus is plus 37.
Okay, the DC you didn't see the cast would be 30. Wait a second. 15 plus 20 plus double spell level.
Adam's thinking mass charm monster or charm monster, something like that.
The DC is 38. So if you roll one, you get it. They each have their own individual dominate monster.
Okay.
It's also actually give me your spellcraft for this.
Cool. 42.
A Shadowcaster has cast dominate monster on each of these creatures.
Sonny just thinks these gnomes are these tricky little bastardly anti-weavy bastards.
So we're not.
One is a
feeling so
coincidence.
friendly.
Two is a bias. I'm not biased. Bias. You're an ist.
I'm a biased. All right. Okay.
It's the binomial theorem. The joke from last game. We brought it forward.
Hey, it's a callback. All right. So I suspect that.
Okay, there's something that pops out of the ground. It's like this little tube with an eye lens on the other, and it's looking around. it stops at the guy with the cannon. And,
Is it looking up?
yeah.
Because
It does have the ability to look up.
Okay.
It takes a glance at you, and then
Thogrim
waves, and then it disappears into the ground.
There's a Shadowcaster here. Sonny is going to cast a magic circle against evil, just in case.
Okay.
And it's gonna kind of look to just in case. I mean, and a lot of dominate monsters.
Quintessa put up a communal protection from evil.
All right, you're casting on everyone, so you guys are clustering up a little bit.
Yeah, well, she signals them to come down. I love that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
So it'll be up to the others if they want to come down.
Okay, so
She'll hold it for now.
all right, we'll come together. Sonny will cast the magic circle against evil because he kind of wants to see if it works against the fire elementals. As in, if it will give them a saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so life bubble, communal protection from evil are the two spells that are running.
Resist energy communal 30.
Fire. Okay.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't seem very friendly.
Well, we haven't destroyed his elementals, and we haven't done anything to him yet. He has been dominating elementals, but I mean, they're kind of hard to convince otherwise.
We have displayed a significant amount of magic. And we have fairly advanced threatening weapons.
The elementals are speaking Ignan.
Mm-hmm.
You're a dwarf. What languages do gnomes speak?
Gnomish.
Oh. And Widget speaks. Does Widget speak Gnomish?
I believe so.
One assumes.
I've always just assumed so, I guess.
Well,
I don't speak gnome. Although I can talk to those things.
I don't speak gnome either.
Those
I'm sure he understands common.
Those elementals are quite old, which means they're powerful.
Yes.
I
What
can
would you,
speak gnomish.
if you were a gnome, if you were Widget, what would you want on the table to talk? A cigar and some sort of potent poisonous liquor. I'm assuming.
You mean alcohol, a drink?
Yes, the poison.
What do you guys have up for senses?
Seen Viz.
He doesn't have his scene viz running.
Okay.
Quintessa doesn't have her seen Viz going either.
There
Sonny
is
does have blind sense.
there is an invisible creature that is that has appeared basically next to where the crab device disappeared.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ah, there's a creature there. It's invisible.
I want to see invisibilities go up.
Yep, they do.
Hello.
Oh shit.
Oh, aren't you a big boy? Oh, please be that. Please make that his voice.
Greetings, big fellow.
My master bids you well.
He floats up. His feet seem to trail away into fire, and he's sort of sitting cross-legged while floating up above the fire elementals. The fire elementals don't seem to respond, or at least react to his presence.
What is he?
You guys have all put up your sights. Give me a knowledge
Planes?
knowledge planes.
Like a freet or something? I'm just guessing.
Marty.
Saying words.
On a will to disbelieve.
36.
Okay, Thogrim's willing to disbelieve. Give me, tell me what your will save is, and I'm gonna roll it.
Sure. Like, this guy's this is not a simple thing, a creature. This is a powerful creature. How the hell has he got this kind of powerful?
36. This is not only an Ifrit, it is a noble Ifrit. You know that they're vulnerable to cold, so a cold spell is going to make all these creatures have a really bad day.
14. My will save is plus 14, sir.
14? Seems real to you. Sunny knows that these things can grant wishes to other non-genies. Has a number of spells. The invisibility he has running is probably a greater invis.
Hello.
Fireballs, quicken, scorching rays, that sort of thing. They can change their size. Like, he could get bigger.
Or smaller.
And he definitely is giving off heat.
So
He has on his back a... He's not even carrying any weapons.
he has a cool looking walking stick. the token's got some shit.
Okay, the token. Oh, we'll give him. Yeah, we'll give him a big flaming greatsword that he's got on his back.
Yeah.
No, falchion for the crit range.
Yeah.
And he's just
whispering.
My master bids you well.
Ooh,
Whispering to
and
Quintessa.
we bid him well.
He introduced himself in Imperial Common.
Imperial Common? Perfect.
Looks real to me.
Hello.
I am realer than you think, Azer. He said that second part in Ignan.
Weren't Azers a bunch of like the slave race in the fire plane? Or the whatever you call
Yeah, there was an edge.
the labor race.
The city of brass, yeah.
Yeah.
There was an edge of derision when he spoke to
Hello,
Okay.
I am Sonny of Volcanica. We bid your master adieu. We are investigating the eruption, and he seems to be also doing such. We were hoping we could compare notes.
I see. My master does not wish to disturb you in your travels, nor does he wish to be disturbed in his. He kindly and most respectfully asks you to leave so that he may continue his investigation. Sonny of Volcanica.
Is there nothing your master wants in terms of information that he might find interesting?
What my master wants, he will find on his own, as he has always done.
Does he have a name?
Of course he does.
I am Sonny. Your master is... You are...
Oh, I am Malik Shuznaru. And he bows deeply.
Are you the one that charmed the elementals?
No, that was my master.
So you still have a proper connection to the weave, then?
An interesting question. One that I do not find offensive. Yes, I can clearly tap into the weave.
I intended as the greatest of compliments.
Do you still have the... You have to concentrate on the detect charm, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I cast another spell. Yeah.
Do the rest of you have names? Or are these your followers? Sonny of Volcanica.
They are free to make their own statements. Unless they want me to do introductions for them.
It's polite to give one's name during an introduction.
Speaking in Ignan?
No, Imperial Common.
Oh, okay.
My name is Thogrim. Archmage, the world.
He used to be a dwarf. Sonny tried to like nip the other part in the bud. He was a dwarf first.
Archmage of Overlook. Pleased to meet your acquaintance.
Pleasure. You are?
As I said before, my name is not changed from a few moments ago. I am Malik Shuznaru.
If you saw a little bat cringe slightly. Oh no.
I wasn't listening. I was polishing my cannon.
Never know when it's gonna go off.
Papa, are we firing yet?
Thogrim doesn't give the no, but he doesn't give the yes either. But give it a second there, Howie. Give it a second.
Interesting.
Not literally.
Interesting device that you ride.
Interesting device that your master rides.
Indeed.
I'm a crafter myself.
You ride an implement of war. My master rides inside of an implement of exploration.
Yes, I'm very fascinated by its construction and its capabilities. I would love to have a look at it.
Yes. But my master has asked you to leave him be.
That's fair enough.
As for the other two, do they have name?
Lady Quintessa Morgaine. Imperial. And we wish to know what your master is doing on an Imperial world.
Interesting. I was not aware that you were the noble around these parts. Are you the authority here?
I represent the authorities here. The authority here.
I see. Then we will leave this place.
After you've done answering our questions.
Very well. What question do you have for me?
for your master.
My master does not wish to.
What your
interact.
master wishes is irrelevant now.
I
Unless
see.
he wishes to spend his time in an imperial prison.
I see.
The bat has shocked Pikachu face.
Thogrim was like, "I guess
May I
we're doing-"
inform my master the questions that you have for him?
Please ask your master to come out and speak.
Very well.
I was like, "Guess we're doing this."
Master is also an archmage of shadow magic, just so you know.
He glances to Agony. Agony just growls.
Don't tell me, Sonny, that you're afraid of shadow magic.
I'm not saying I'm afraid of it, it's just... I don't know what his favorite animal is.
It's obviously a crab.
I suggest you point that thing in another direction.
How? It's just.
And any more spellcasting will be considered a sign of aggression.
That goes for both sides.
Sonny will wave at him with the batwing.
Okay. This thing may have dimension doored.
Doesn't it seem a little awkward around here right now? Sonny's like whispering on the other... Oh, wait a second.
You gotta calm yourself down.
He was
there,
being
Quintessa.
difficult.
Perhaps.
Yes.
Diplomacy is an interesting skill. I thought you'd have learned it by now.
Is Barnabus here to cast a telepathic bond?
How high are you guys flying off the ground?
Let's say on Howie Boy.
So Quintessa wanted to of cold something. So
She's near the
What's the
ground.
cone of cold?
So cone of cold is 60 feet. So to get the crab is 60 feet. So we're basically like 10 feet off the ground.
Okay. You notice the fire elementals reposition.
Hello.
The crab thing moved a little bit.
Okay.
You did notice that the periscope came up,
Mhm.
and that there might be other things off of the crab that are just poking up beneath the ground. Billowing like smoke out of one of the holes is the Ifrit. This time he's actually visible, like he's not.
Do they have the ability to turn into like smoke, like a gaseous body or something like that, or he's just being all stylistic? That's cool.
Eh, maybe this one does. They do.
They
They
can
actually
make-
do. They do.
Yeah. Fucking GD shit. Yeah.
All right. This
So
little,
he's now confused about why he's in front, but it's
the gnome appears. He appears basically on top of where his little crab thing is.
Hello.
You guys have see invises? That's
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
Hello.
Greetings. I hear that you are here on imperial authority and have demanded to meet with me. I am in compliance.
Indeed you are, and we thank you for your compliance.
I'm sorry. I'm a bit hard of hearing. Could you come down here a little closer, please?
Sense motive.
Oh, he's full of tricks.
Up here's
Can
fine.
I get everybody?
He wants you to be closer to his elementals if you start pulling shit. He wants to.
So, Sunny's gonna cast a message spell.
No casting, says the Ifrit. You do, but
Yep. All right, and
the gnome exhales.
he includes everybody, including the elementals, just so they can be part of the conversation. Sorry about that. Force of habit. I like to solve problems with magic.
As does my master.
Quiet, you.
Hello, I am Sunny of...
Could you come down a little closer?
Quintessa moves 5 feet closer.
You're not being very friendly.
Master? Papa? Shall we fire at them now?
Sunny will wander to threatened range of two of the elementals.
What's that?
Sunny will wander into threatened range of 2 elementals.
Okay.
Is that better?
We're still diplomatic, Howard. Quiet, son. And listen. Stay a while and listen.
You're having you're having a cup. Agony's 70 feet away, and you guys are trying to talk.
Well, a message spell means we're all talking in each other's ear.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But that he didn't seem to care about that, so that's fine.
Quintessa doesn't
Give me
cast
a
any...
will save, Sonny.
All right.
Quintessa doesn't cast any spells when she gets down there, but she is going to use her protection blessing.
Okay.
And spend a key point for an insight bonus too.
All right. Agony joins Sonny's side. He doesn't have his weapons out, but he's
35.
The spell didn't take on him. He's talking through an illusion.
Oh. Sonny isn't going to tell Quintessa that this is an illusory version of him because he's trying to not shit disturb. He's like, he wants us all to be friends. Like, so the bat winks at Malik and the illusion.
I don't think anyone picks up on that.
All right. So...
Introductions. I am the great mage Elmos Nettleshade.
I am Sunny, Druid of Volcanica.
Thogrim, Archmage of Overlook.
Thogrim. Interesting.
I am a dwarf. A dwarf born.
You're very far from Overlook. I heard you were the authority here.
Oh, my authority knows the bounds of Volcanica, but Quintessa is the one who invoked the authority.
This is the destroyed nation of Macluktan of the kobolds. Well, technically it is, perhaps, a vassal state of Giga Subterra. They seem to be having some problems at the moment with enforcing order. You know, in light of all of the recent events.
Yes, did you find the godling?
Pardon me?
The godling in the heart of Imulga Mons, the spawn of Tiamat.
What makes you think that there's a godling here?
That's what Kurtleback was stealing back from Gaul.
What did you say your name was?
Sunny of Volcanica.
You're a druid, right?
Yes.
Interesting. Very interesting to meet you people out here. But I do suspect that your authority is a bit overextended. Yes, it is well known that Volcanica is an imperial world, but they do not control all square miles of this planet. There is much here that is not under their control.
But you understand the Imperium? It's one of those things where if they see it, they think they control it.
Correct. That will be their undoing.
I like this guy.
Yeah, I have nothing against
So
him.
Sunny whispers to Agony. I like this guy.
And everybody can.
Agony's landed. He's just crossing his arms. He's not afraid of these big fire
All right,
things.
we're going to play with Tickle Me Elmos. Let's go.
So,
Possible name for tonight's game.
are you? A quick question. As a shadow caster and of a a more pallid complexion, are you from the shadow plane as well?
A very interesting question. Perhaps. Or perhaps I've simply spent some time there. We gnomes are very old. An older race than some of ye.
Actually, the youngest one here is probably Agony.
Sunny, who's 3.
Sunny.
No, Sunny's race is super old, but Sunny of that race not old.
Is that going to be a problem?
No.
When wizards achieve a certain power, the bonds of time and space do not contain us in where we travel and explore.
You're not bound by time or space.
He doesn't get old.
I am able to breach the planes.
Congratulations.
Well, I'm
Most of
assuming you
us
mean more than simply plane shift, because
Because otherwise...
All right. It is rare to come across such individuals that are so blasé about such powers.
Does your crab take you through the plains?
Do you do this everywhere you go?
Everywhere.
Yes.
Roll your eyes.
A wizard's powers are his own. I believe those rules are still...
Oh, no. If it is your wizardly power...
Actually, within the Imperium, it's required that you register.
As I said, Macluktan is, well, a vassal state of Gigasubterra, which is maybe a tributary of the Imperium. I don't think their rules apply out here.
The rules apply when we say they apply.
Oh, do they?
Why are we talking about rules?
Countess, eh?
What?
Means you rule over a county. More money.
He is a wise and intelligent wizard.
More money has been spent spilling spell ink into my spell book than probably what your county is worth.
Is that so?
Sunny raises like a claw real quick, just minorly going, I don't suppose, peek at each other's spell books would be...
Of course not.
All right, just checking. No.
But I thought you were a druid.
I'm also a wizard. I dabble.
Interesting. Very interesting, isn't it, Malik?
Oh yes, they are very interesting beings.
It's not every day you meet someone who is a shadow caster casting ninth circle spells willy-nilly. It's very potent magic. And you've got a god who can make wishes appear. These are very unique things.
Not unique,
Perhaps you
but
can
they
just
are
tell
rare.
us how long you've been here.
Since a little bit after Imulga Mons, I saw him. I saw you, by the way.
And in that entire time, you've found no godlings, I trust?
I have found no godlings.
But he would have to go into the volcano in the heart where Colonel Mac physically died. Can your machine
Why
get
do you
there?
think this?
If you're looking for lessers or other people to disturb, there is a camp of devils over there, and there's a pit mine where the kobolds are trying to dig something up.
What do you seek? Like, what problem are you trying to solve or view? I assumed it was the birth of Tiamat's spawn based off of your obvious power and creativity, this sort of thing. Is it something different?
It is not every day that a country is racked with cataclysm.
It is not every day that millions are sacrificed to give birth to a god.
Well, the question is, let's cut to the chase. The question here is, Why are you here?
Why are you here?
We're
The giant
investigating the...
volcano exploded on our planet.
What he said.
I am here in this territory that is not under the thumb of the Imperium, scavenging for artifacts of Macluktan.
Thank you.
It's expensive.
Have you found anything?
Give me a sense motive.
Sure.
Sensing of the motif. Let's see, how bad am I at this?
40.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna bother.
No, I'm not gonna. We'll just go with
Oh, he's got other
Like an
reasons
8.
for being here, but this is definitely one that, you know, maybe that's his day job.
It rings true.
Yep.
All right. So,
He has more secrets. Whether it, yeah.
well, every wizard has their secrets. I mean, just you say that with a grin, and it's like, I'm wrong. Sonny doesn't really have too many secrets because he just tells people them, and they're not secrets anymore. You wouldn't happen to know about the worm that walks, would you?
It is a strange non sequitur.
Just, you know.
I know what they are. I have never met one.
Okay, all right. So, our world is going to have a bit of a cataclysm as the effects and Batwing sort of points in the direction of the volcano.
He glances over his shoulder at the massive mountain range on fire.
That is going to have pretty much global effect. So,
Of little consequence to me.
this is true.
In fact, it is an opportunity, which is why I'm here.
To collect artifacts? Or something else?
To scavenge.
There are less dangerous places to scavenge.
Oh, yes, but the more
This-
dangerous the place, the more opportunity. Besides, I am well protected.
The Steel Rose Expeditionary something or other has a very unique way of scavenging. They create the goods to find by making them no longer used.
I see.
Recreate the salvage.
I see.
I
Are you
mean,
threatening me?
No. Oh, sorry. That
Don't
was not,
threaten a goddamn gnome.
that wasn't the intent. The intent was to suggest that we don't like devils, and we're not 100% like what's happening in the mines is likely more where the mystery is, and
He's looking at Agony.
You don't know what is going on in the mines?
Well, we haven't been there yet. Sonny's going to wave. It's not like they're all on the same page. There's multiple sects and things.
Very well. How much do I have to pay you?
He just looks at Quintessa.
Why would he pay us? We didn't
He
save
thinks
him
we're
or anything.
extorting him like we're highwaymen or something. We're not here to steal from you. We legitimately only want information.
All right. Have I passed your inspection? Imperial?
Quintessa looks at Sonny. Do you have any more questions? Because I think we're done with him.
Mr. Archmage Nettleshade, I do have one other question.
Are you prepared to die? No.
Do you like crabs?
To eat?
Otherwise put, what is your favorite animal?
Fine, it's a crab.
Told you.
I don't know why
He seems annoyed.
don't know why
Do I have to pay some sort of fine in order to continue to
No.
salvage in this place? Imperial?
If you find anything interesting, particularly around the birth of a godling of Spot of Tiamat, please feel free to contact us. We will, additionally, if you've got interesting information on something that you would like to be turned into scrap, I know people who make things into scrap. I call them friends.
Interesting. I will...
They're very similar to mercenaries, and sometimes they're called a gang. And then other times they're called, guild? League.
Oh, I very much prefer to work alone. I have found all past associates to be bothersome, counterproductive, greedy.
Oh, this is greedy, yes.
What was that?
Simply a reference to another one of our companions.
This expeditionary steel rose something or other.
Sometimes a gang, sometimes a league, sometimes
And you're based out of Overlook. He looks at Thogrim.
Thogrim nods.
All right, then. Good meeting you. Good luck in your search.
Thank you for your time.
See, and nobody had to bleed. Good day, sir. Aren't we friendly now?
Just 5 minutes. I'd like to just see the joints. The joints of
He
your
just
crab,
simply
even.
disappears.
Son
Some
of
of
a
you begin to realize you were talking to an illusion, like he just dismissed the spell.
Mr.
The Ifrit bows to all of you.
Mr. Shiznaru,
My
pleasure
master,
meeting you.
Indeed, it was pleasure meeting you mortals. My master wishes you to retreat from the field of diplomacy and to part as on good terms.
As he customarily seems to prefer messages to go through you, you could let him know that we are interested in acquiring a passage to the city of Brass, an invite. Just something he might have along if he's looking to, part with one. We are interested.
A very interesting piece of information. I shall remember this.
Just they're polymorphers. Just a quick aside. If you had a favorite animal, that's fine.
It would have to be a crab. It is my master's favorite animal.
Are you under a charm?
Good day to all of you. Please retreat now.
May I cast a spell now that your master is no longer here?
No, and he begins to flow back into the exhaust pipe.
Can I make a sense motive against the Shuznar?
Yep.
I think he's charmed as well. And it might be funny uncharming him in his little crab and see what happens.
Abs are rocking.
Just as a... I like this guy. 43.
It would be more akin to
What
a Gias, like something he's not compulsed to do, but like he has to do in order to avoid bad effects.
he made a bad deal.
No made a wish.
It would be
Yeah.
similar to what the lady's under. The
Jamala.
Jamala. Yeah.
Yep. He disappears into the crab, which is just below the surface.
All right. Okay. I'm pretty satisfied.
The elementals are shooting you away.
Sonny was gonna tell the elementals, like, yo, ashes from wood to ash or something, whatever like the fire elemental
Sure.
goodbye is, and we should go now.
And the end of it's like, and it burns.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you guys are retreating?
We if you don't bring the angry people, you can have conversations and not have people losing their teeth all the time. I can't hear you.
Can Thogrim ride on what's her name, Mistress back?
Sure.
We should perhaps have a look at this pit.
We should. We should also probably just check out the tower as well.
Oh, well, he's gone.
They
sure.
vacated the tower. We can take a look around there. I mean, a wizard used to live there.
Granted.
Okay.
Of course, we can find.
You know, wizards have all sorts of esoterica, and he's just one little gnome.
All right, you guys go searching around this ruins of a tower. It doesn't. It looks like he used it mostly for cover for his crab device. He did wander around. Who's searching the tower for goods?
So
Quintessa will search.
Sunny is searching the tower for a hair or anything from a shadowy little gnome bastard.
Okay, that's a survival.
Yep. Yep. Yes, it is. Okay.
Agony's looking for treasure. He'll be.
Yeah. No.
Treasure!
Thogrim, are you looking for treasure, or are you helping
Yep.
Sunny look for
Treasure.
And then Quintessa's also like mages lived here.
Treasure. Yes,
Okay.
mages lived here. Yes, exactly.
Okay. 35.
All right, Sunny. There's this caked bucket of ick in the corner where he must have emptied the brown water tank on his device.
Thogrim, help me take samples.
When Barnabus
You
gets
could
that,
you could
that's
have a
all.
liter of hardened samples if you want.
Oh,
Perfect.
Mud pies.
that's nasty.
So I'm going to basically make a note that we have. I am a druid, man. I know the Grizak is like the poop druid, but all druids are kind of the poop druid in the right circumstance.
Fair enough.
All right, and then give me perception checks for Talk, Thogrim, Agony, and Quintessa.
For scrying and other types of spells.
28 for Quintessa.
Okay.
31.
Look up Agony's. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong party.
And the crab didn't. There's no like pieces of the crab, right? It didn't like shed.
No, there's my oil that came from it, but
He didn't forget his spare keys or anything.
50 Monty,
Could I get the crab
50.
oil as well?
yep.
Okay, just because if it counts as a creature, I might be able to scry on it as well.
Yeah, if it's a construct, then you might have found like
Because he's going to have mind blank on him, but does he mind blank his crab?
there's some smart play going on.
50 Marty.
50? Okay.
Elmo's Nettleshade crab oil. I'm going to have to make a little note about this because in a month I'll have no idea what that means.
Is this something you cook with, or what?
Sounds like food.
All right. 28 is the lowest, right? Or 26. Who got the
26 appears to be the lowest.
Who got
I'm
that?
guessing that's Agony.
Yeah, that was Agony. Okay. Agony finds 100 gold pieces worth of spell components. I'll just add this to the top of... It looks like the kobolds have been through this already. But he does find like a few jars with some stuff still in it that could be used for spells. He cobbles it all together, and he spends his time basically doing some wizardy salvaging. What's the next heist? 28 was Quintessa.
So 110 gold pieces. Okay.
Nope. She finds, while the potion cabinet that was in here in sort of upper chambers was smashed open, you actually found one vial that had fallen behind a